All right, another update. This is the evening update. Once again, just doing this for my own purposes. This is not for anybody else. This is just my journal, so I can see my progress from day to day and everything that I'm growing. Every day, this Lady Banks rose puts on more leaves. I think it's gonna do fantastic. It's also, I can see the tendrils getting a lot longer. The canes, I guess they are getting a lot longer. Same thing with my rose over there. Today I turned my, matter of fact, today is Tuesday, March 25th. So today I turned my compost for the first time, added some more material to it. I need to get it up. I need to really get some volume in there. It's only like, probably like 5 or 6 cubic feet, and it needs to be a lot more before it can really start composting and doing what it's supposed to do. Earlier today, well, first of all, these leaves are still growing. These all of this is collards except for that one is kale. Also, my actual kale that I have in the ground. This is from last year. It survived all through the winter, and now it's putting off a bunch of new growth that I'll be harvesting pretty soon. I planted another strawberry. So I got strawberries just popping up in my... Is that one right there? Yeah, see, like this is one right here. So even though I pulled most of the strawberries that I could see, they're still popping up. So I'm gonna continue to plant these. Like, I'll give that another day or two just to mature a little bit, and I'm gonna put it into one of these pots. I think maybe this one is new. This is one that I just did today. I did not water it because it's supposed to rain. If it doesn't rain, I'll water it in the morning, but it's been raining a little bit already. I also put these 3 collards in the ground. I'm gonna let these get big. That 4. So those 4 collards in the ground, I'm gonna let them get big. If you notice, I got the greens on the front side. I might put a small line of garlic or onions or maybe marigolds along that edge, and I'm gonna just let it get taller and taller and taller as it goes back. So that way all of the sun, which comes from that direction, can hit the short stuff, then the taller stuff, then the taller stuff, then the taller stuff, and all of that, it'll get light, you know what I'm saying, as it just ascends. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, also, I've decided that what I'm going to do with these 2 beds is I'm going to make this a heavy watering bed, and I'm going to make this one a light watering bed. So I'm going to put a trellis from here. I'm probably going to move that trellis to right here and have it run up and down if there's enough space right there. If not, I'll have to put it in that bed, start it in that bed and run it out of the bed. But nonetheless, it's going to go and it's going to end on this side. So in that bed, I'm going to put stuff that needs heavy water. I'm going to put my pole beans. I'm going to put, I forgot what else I was saying. I was going to put probably watermelons, cucumbers, pole beans, cucumbers. I might try a watermelon this year, but I probably won't. But I got some seeds, I don't know. But definitely pole beans and cucumbers. They're gonna run this trellis over. And then I might put some ginger, and I don't know what else I'm gonna put, in the rest to fill up the rest of this real estate. Probably some herbs and some aromatics to, drive away pests. But it's gonna be something else that likes a lot of water over here. And then over here, I'm gonna have my peppers, all of my my greens. I have those, and then I'm gonna have, and by peppers I mean I'm gonna grow bell peppers, and I'm gonna grow jalapenos, and I think that's all I said I was gonna grow. But that way I can water that one every single day. Cucumbers, pole beans, watermelon, whatever else I put in there, it loves a lot of water. This one I won't water as much. Last year I ended up with, like, I would have to water one bed, and there would be some stuff in there that likes a lot of water, other stuff doesn't like a lot of water, but I wasn't able to really segment it like that when I was watering. So I was over watering some stuff and under watering other stuff. So that's what I'm going to do with this. These garlic over here. Oh, also I put that pot over that aloe vera so it wouldn't get rained on. I think it's getting too much. It's rained like 3 times in the last week, so it's getting too much rain. I'm realizing that this garlic is not as, it's healthy and it's happy, but these shoots are going to get a lot bigger. These stalks are going to get a lot bigger, so I need to keep on nurturing this. I'm going to mulch it. I'll probably mulch it with some leaves. And, oh damn, I got one more collard left, but it'll be okay. That collard right there, little seedling right there, I need to get that somewhere. And I think that's it for right now. Blueberry's still looking great. You probably can't tell that well. Maybe if I look at it from this angle. Yeah, all of those, everywhere where you see a flower, that's good growth. And then I'm gonna plant my herbs and my marigolds and stuff around the outside of the bed versus the inside. Inside, I probably just put my alliums, which alliums is like my garlic, onion, stuff like that. And then I'm gonna put my flowers on the outside. That'll be marigolds, rosemary, wherever. And if I plant a tomato, I'll do some basil, mint. I'm gonna just do a bunch of different herbs and stuff. Anything else I wanted to mention? I think that's it. Also, there was something else I decided that I wanted to put in between my blueberries, man. I can't think of what it was. Damn, I can't think of what it was. Oh, the other thing that I'm planning on growing is called Malabar spinach. It's a spinach that climbs. It climbs. It's cold hardy. It's heat hardy. You can't. It's not really intended to be eaten raw, but you can saute it up and cook it, and it comes out just like spinach, and it grows. It grows fast. Like it grows. I might put that on the other side of this trellis. Let that go up one side. On this side, it doesn't necessarily need a lot of water, although it will grow if it does have a lot of water. But I put it on this side. Let that grow up. Let my cucumbers and my pole beans grow up the other side. And rock like that. But yeah, that Malabar spinach, I'm gonna grow a lot of that. I need to do some research and make sure that I can freeze it. But if I can, that's what I'm gonna grow. Just my philosophy on what my goal with this whole garden is. And the other thing I decided is I'm not gonna grow onions, but I am gonna grow shallots. I'm gonna grow a lot of shallots, and I'm gonna once it warms up a little bit, I am growing ginger as well. But the ginger, the shallots I have to wait until the fall, and the ginger I have to wait until it's hot, until it's like 60 degrees overnight. So I have these pots here because I'm trying to see whether or not the slugs are out and moving around yet. They don't seem to be. Last year I was under heavy slug pressure, so I have these in pots this year so that I can move them, whether it be elevate them or just move them to a different spot or spread them around or whatever. I want to be able to move them to avoid the slugs, number one, and number two, to give me real estate for my peppers and all the other stuff I'm going to grow. But for right now, I'm concentrating them in this one area to see if I can attract any slugs that are active right now. I don't know if they're active right now. It's still March. I don't know if they hibernate or what. But I want to attract them if possible. And so that number one, I can start to hunt them and kill them. And also, so number two, well, not kill. I am going to kill them. But technically, I could just throw them in the woods or something. But I'm going to go ahead and kill them. So I want to, number one, hunt them and kill them. And then number two, I'll just know that they're out. That's the biggest thing. I just want to know that they're out and around. The other thing is I've been looking up a lot of recipes to eat the garlic shoots. green, like eat the actual green part. So I'm gonna be looking into that, seeing if I can make some recipes with that. And I need to build a trellis that on that small bed. That, like I said, I'm gonna just move that trellis over there, that one that's in that U shape. I'm gonna put that over, and it'll be to where it'll probably be. I might put it like halfway in there, like halfway in that bed, and then come out, and then I'll end it here so that I'll still be able to walk underneath it through my walkway. I lost my train of thought. Completely lost my train of thought. But and I got all those containers over there. All of those actually have soil in them, so I'll be pulling that soil out, and I'll probably use those for. I might use those for collards, or I might use those for some other kind of green or something. I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna do with those. Well, I might use them for peppers. Last year the peppers actually did okay in those 5-gallon pots. But I am gonna paint them a dark color first, so that they attract a little more sunlight. I'm also on the fence about whether or not I'm gonna install a drip irrigation system. I know for a fact I'm gonna give me some sort of water reservoir out here that I can water from, instead of having to go all the way to the house and carry the and hand water everything, whether it be with that pot or with this hose. The house is just too far away, so I'm gonna get some sort of water reservoir over here that I can just fill up. I'll let either it can fill with rain, or even if I just fill it up with tap water, then I can just water right from the garden. That'll make my life a lot easier. But I don't know. Even with that, I don't know if I'm gonna just use that to fill up the pot, or if I'm gonna run a drip irrigation line off of the water reservoir. So, and last thing is I have another Don Juan rose, like that red one over there, puts off those big pretty flowers. It's a bare root though, so I gotta get that bare root ready. You gotta soak it in water first, and I'm probably gonna put it in this big pot right here. So, that's all. And we'll see you tomorrow. Come on, let's go.